At first, I wasn't going to record this video, I'm not going to lie to you, but I decided to do it because I realized that if I didn't record this video right now, I'd be doing a disservice to every single one of my subscribers, and I want to make sure I add as much value to you as possible. So in this video today, I want to share with you how to achieve every single financial goal that you've set out for yourself for the year of 2025. I'm going to drop some tips for you, and if you were able to catch my live, I did go over them, but I want to really go over them in depth in this video so you can really grasp everything, because in my live video I was talking about everything from crypto to stocks to everything you can think of financially. But right now I want to talk to everybody who has a financial goal, whether you have a savings goal, getting out of debt, whether it's you're saving to buy a home, saving for whatever you can think of, or you want to start investing this year. This video is for you. So the first tip, and this is going to sound obvious, but I want to share it with you anyway. Actually write your goals down. You'd be surprised at how many people have these wild goals, but they haven't written them down. There is power behind writing down what your goals are. So I want you to do that today. Write down your goals, even if you don't have all of them written out in front of you. Just write down a few that really stick out to you. And as the day goes on, you'll think more about these things monetarily, so you'll come up with more goals that will go on your list for the year of 2025. So that's something I want you to start out with doing. But here's some game-changing advice that I think is going to help you out tremendously. So check this out. You've written your goal down, but how many of us give ourselves due dates, right? You don't have to wait the entire year to reach all of your goals. That's how goals get away from people, is they don't write down exactly what date they want to achieve these goals by. And that gives you a sense of accountability and also a sense of purpose. But to add to that, you know what I want you to do? I don't want you to just say buy a home by the end of year 2025. What I want you to do is give yourself actionable goals and due dates for those actionable goals that go toward the big goal. So yes, the goal of buying a home by the end of 2025 can definitely be on your list, but you need to have the goals up there listed that lead up to buying the home, so you can really pace yourself that way. That way the goal doesn't seem too big, and it's not just this giant thing that you're chasing the entire year. You can measure yourself off with the smaller goals that lead up to that goal. And we can't forget the biggest piece of advice that I have for you, and that's to actually review your financial goals regularly. And perhaps the biggest game changer is review your goals regularly. And I'm going to show you exactly what all these tips look like in action in a second. But make sure you review your goals, because the thing is, if you don't, your goals can literally just get away from you and grow legs and run up out of there. You don't need that happening to you this year. That happened to me with a lot of goals in 2024, 2023, and 2022. It's not going to happen to me in 2025, I promise that. So I've set things for myself in place. So for me, I'm looking at reviewing my goals every single week on a Sunday, because Sundays are very relaxing days for me. So on that day, I can reflect, readjust, and reset for my entire week. And that's what I prefer to use Sundays for in my downtime. So now that I've covered all these goals for you and how you're going to basically construct your goals in such a way that you're going to achieve every single one of them with ease, because that's what I want for all of us this year, I'm going to go ahead and share some of my goals with you. I'm not going to get too personal, because I have not just financial goals, but physical goals, fitness goals, you know what I'm saying, health goals, spiritual goals, relationship goals, all kinds of stuff. We're not going to get into anything too crazy, but I want to show you what this looks like in action. So I've got my phone right here, and I've even color-coded, I don't know if you can see that, but I've color-coded some of my goals, and it helps me prioritize which ones to go for first. That's pretty much why I color-coded it, but check this out. So, number one, max out my Roth IRA as soon as possible. So we know last year I maxed out my Roth IRA throughout the year, and I finished in November. So my goal this year is to get that out of the way as soon as humanly possible. If I could front load $7,000 right now, that's what I would be doing. You get what I'm saying? So obviously I know to spread that money out to get to $7,000, it's about $583.33 per month. If I'm trying to do it sooner than that, I need to get more aggressive with the numbers, and I need to get more aggressive when I get more money in my account to put that towards my Roth IRA within reason. I'm not going to get too aggressive to where I don't have any money to myself and to pay my bills, but I'm also not going to be so conservative that I could have been put $7,000 in that account and I just chose not to. So that's what I'm talking about. Another goal I put was buy one full Ethereum by the end of January 2025. And Ethereum, at the time of this recording, is about $3,721.36. It fluctuates, so it could be, you know what I'm saying, $4,000 by the time you watch this video. I don't know. But I already been gathering Ethereum throughout the years, but I just decided, you know what, I need to go ahead and commit to it and just buy a full Ethereum and then just keep building it up through the year. So that's what I want to do. And I gave myself, as you saw, a very specific goal. Buy one Ethereum by the end of January 2025. That is as specific and measurable and achievable as you can think of. These are basically SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Another goal I put was buy $100 worth of Bitcoin every single month in the year of 2025 minimum. So I can go over 100 if I want to, but minimum, I'm going to do 100. It's not that ambitious of a goal, but it is something that I've never done before, never thought to do before. But when I see Bitcoin just keep rising, and I remember when it was back to $60,000, you know what I'm saying, in 2021, and I was like, man, I thought it was too expensive then. Now it's $102,000. It won't be long before it's 120, 150, 200, 220. A million. You know what I'm saying? You never know what Bitcoin is going to get to. So I want to invest a little bit here and there. I'm not trying to hit any home runs or buy a full Bitcoin. I think I passed that stage right now. Now, if it goes down lower, we'll talk about it. But as of right now, I'm just averaging in so that I can build some Bitcoin equity, you know what I'm talking about, and reap the benefits of the growth of Bitcoin, because obviously that growth is something special. I thought I was doing good with my 30 to 40% returns in the stock market. Bitcoin by itself has been doing like 120% per year. It took me 4 years and some change to get my stocks account to 130 something percent. You feel what I'm saying? Bitcoin can do pretty much that in a year, every year, and has averaged that since it's been in existence. And Ethereum ain't too far behind that. And I've had opportunities to buy these years and years and years ago. I'm not going to keep being the guy that's like, man, I wish I would have bought it. Hold on a minute. I can still buy it now. They still exist. I still exist. I can go ahead and buy these things now. What's holding me back? Absolutely nothing. So yeah, I didn't mean to go on a whole speech there, but I just want to let you know something. If you feel like you've missed opportunities, you don't have to completely rid yourself of the opportunity of buying it. Yeah, it might be more expensive now, but you don't know where, you know what I'm saying, Bitcoin's going to be 10 years from now. You don't know where Ethereum's going to be 10 years from now. So right now, compared to some later date in the future, these investments, these securities / properties, depending on which one we're talking about, these are cheaper than they ever will be 10 years from now. Guaranteed. And here is my big goal that all these other goals kind of add up to, and that is at least double my net worth. At the time of this recording, it's about $158,000, give or take. I want to double that, which is around $316,000. And I am extremely bullish on this year, and I really think that I might exceed that. Because every time I set a net worth goal, or at least in recent events, every time I have set myself a net worth goal, I've exceeded that every single year. So I plan on continuing that in the year of 2025, and I'll be sharing my net worth with you monthly as I was last year. But you know what I'm saying? Buying the full Ethereum, buying $100 worth of Bitcoin minimum, on top of the investing I'm already doing, and you know what I'm saying, getting that $7,000 into my Roth IRA as soon as possible. And then on top of that, I'm investing in stocks every single month, and I'm investing in crypto every single month. So these are multi-level things. On top of that, I'm running this channel, and this channel does give me some extra passive income every single month. And then on top of that, I have the Wealth Journey Collective, which we'll talk about here in a second. I have my book, which I'm still collecting profits from every single month as people buy them and learn about this channel and learn about what my brand is about. They buy the book, which is also called The Wealth Journey. Not to mention the fact I have a plan for every bonus and every extra dollar that I make for this year, which I'm not going to share in this video, but I just want you to know I have a plan for where every single one of my extra dollars is going, and that money is going to be monumental in its role to help me double my net worth, if not more. Another goal is launch my investing course by January 31st, and the course is only available through the Wealth Journey Collective, which is a private group that I have, which is a community of people who are reaching their first 100K and they're striving for it. They're having conversations about it. They're building together, and we're all on a live call every single week, and we talk about different investing strategies. We talk about different saving strategies, getting out of debt strategies. We talk about anything money that you want to talk about in that group. It's a no judgment zone or anything like that, and I recommend that you join it. Right now it's only $35 per month, but that is how you can get into the investing course. I'm not going to be selling it as like a single thing on a website where you can just buy it for like $500-600. I'm not doing that. You don't have to pay that much for it. $35 a month, you get access to my investing course, as well as a loving and growing community of like-minded people just like yourself who want to grow financially and build their first $100,000, learn how to invest, and get themselves to where they want to be financially. So if you want that, check the link in the description and become a core member to the group. We'll be excited to see you there. And by we, I'm talking about myself and my family members who started early towards the end of 2024 when the group first was created. And that's another goal I have at least 100 members in the Wealth Journey Collective, because I like to nurture the group. I like to interact with the group, message them, have them on live calls and interact with them and see what their pain points are, and also see what their goals are in life and help them get there. That's something I'm extremely passionate about, and that is something that I am aiming for very heavily this year. So that is something I want to share with you. Another generic goal I have is getting out of my own way and taking more risks. It's not to say that I haven't taken risks in the previous years. I've just been taking risks in the wrong way. I've been putting a lot of money into things that have proven over time not to yield me that much money, whereas there's been things that I've been knowledgeable about, such as investing, that I was pretty conservative about when it came to putting money into those, and I already know how to do it and I already know how to get money from it, yet I wasn't doing it. I was over here on this side, you know what I'm saying, investing money, thinking I knew what I was doing, and not necessarily losing money, but not gaining as much that, you know what I'm saying, I felt I should have been getting for the money I was investing. So this year, that's what I'm being more intentional about, and that's where the full Ethereum by the end of January comes from. That is something I generally wouldn't do, but I'm doing it because I understand investing, I understand Ethereum, I understand the blockchain. Therefore, it makes sense to put my money in there because that is literally the future. That's where things are going. Microsoft, FedEx, and JP Morgan Chase wouldn't be using Ethereum if it wasn't the future. You get what I'm saying? And it's only a matter of time before other corporate giants start adopting Ethereum as well. Bitcoin is gaining mass adoption, which is why the price is skyrocketing. Plus, there's a limited supply of Bitcoin. Only 21 million will ever be made. So, yeah, I need to take more risks in that direction. When it comes to stocks and crypto, that's where I need to be taking more risks at, because the thing is, I done took risks, but then I took a break from taking that risk. And now I'm going back on taking more risks because it's yielded me money in the past. I turned $2,000 to $15,000 in the stock market, just in one stock. As a matter of fact, it was only 11 shares of one stock that turned from $2,000 into $15,000. And then the stock split 10-1, so that gave me well over 100 shares. But to that point, I will be going back to my old ways this year, because when you're investing, it kind of moves slow, so you're kind of like, I don't know if this is really worth my while. Let me go over here. Look, investing might be slow, but its growth is sexy. Everything else, to me, is a distraction. I'm not saying that if something else works for you in how you invest your money, like if you invest in businesses or if you invest in something else, if that works for you, keep doing what works for you. What I'm simply saying is, I'm going to go back to doing what works for me. And I'm not going to be afraid to get out of my comfort zone and put extra money into these categories: stocks, crypto, especially crypto, and my Roth IRA. I'm not going to be shy about front loading thousands of dollars into my Roth IRA. I'm not going to be shy about putting thousands of dollars into crypto throughout the year. I'm not. But I'm also going to be smart about it. And because I'm starting from a place of experience, not from the beginning, but I'm starting this year in investing with experience in both stocks and crypto, and I'm talking years worth of experience, I'm going to be way more confident about what I do. And I'm going to know when to pull back and when to go heavier on those investments. And also when to take profit when it comes to crypto. You get what I'm saying? I don't mean to bore you. I'm just letting y'all know something. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I want to do with my goals, and I have a strategy, and I have a plan, and I have a vision for how this year's going to go. I even had some dreams about obtaining Ethereum, like more than one Ethereum. So these dreams happen for a reason. I don't usually have vivid dreams that are specific to things I want to do. So when they happen, I go hard for them relentlessly. And I will share with you what the results are at the end of year 2025, and also throughout every month when I share my net worth updates with you. So just know, big things are coming for this channel, and if you want to join Wealth Journey Collective, click the link down in the description and become part of this world-changing movement. If you like this video, you'll love the video where I talk about turning $2,000 into $15,000 by investing into one stock. You can check it out right here.